Bonjour! I've been in the northern countryside for the last couple of weeks, but now I'm in Paris and I'm going to go for a little walk through the city and I'm very excited. This is what I'm bringing with me. Snacks, only 3 books so that, you can tell I'm packing light. This handy coin purse, so this is coins and then this is bills plus a lucky charm. This one's fun. Whenever I go to new places for the first time, I try to bring along things that I've never tried before. So this way when I go back to Los Angeles and when I go home, I will have eaten these things so many times while I'm in Paris that I'll have developed a sense memory, like a Pavlovian reaction, so that when I eat them again, it'll feel like I'm in Paris. And when I smell the perfume or when I put on the nice rose balm, it'll feel like I'm in Paris. You can always trick yourself into happiness and peace. Sensible shoes. So we're staying in the Marais right now in a friend's apartment, and it's really wonderful. I went out into the city this morning and I ended up at the Museum of Jewish History and Art in Paris, which was nice because they had some Marc Chagall paintings and I'm trying to see as much of his stuff in Paris as possible. It was really strange rounding the corner onto the street of the Jewish Museum because there were just 3 armed guards in full military gear standing outside of the museum. I'm used to security checks and things at Jewish buildings. I knew that there was a large military presence around Jewish institutions in France for, the last year and a half, but to actually be here and see it rather than news pictures was surreal. But the museum itself was really nice. They had a beautiful collection of these Italian wedding rings, and it's lovely. It's not just, a rock on a ring. It's the technique is like you create a building out of the gold and the metals on it. They had a really wide selection of Jewish artifacts as well. Like there was a really pretty Moroccan dress exhibit, and then they had like a 200-year-old tent from Germany. And then after that I got very lost on my way to Shakespeare and Company, and it was raining and I had walked so long, so I sat down at a cafe and I had a very nice quiche and I talked with this German professor, is a French man who taught German, and then one of his old students, and they come into the city to find Americans to practice English with, so I was useful. And I got to read my Rilke book while having coffee in the rain in Paris, and it felt very much like a Regina Spektor lyric. And then I finally managed to find my way to Shakespeare and Company, and it was fantastic. I found a €6 edition of Anne Carson's, wait, let me get it. Just the presentation of this bookstore itself is just wonderful. So I found a secondhand copy of Anne Carson's, Antigone. So there's someone else's notes in here and it's all highlighted and marked up already, so I feel like I got 2 books for the price of 1. They have a piano in the upstairs that you can just go and play. I didn't because I have no musical talent, but other people can, and it sounded really nice. I got my book and then I got very extremely lost getting back to the apartment afterwards. I don't know how, because it's basically just a straight shot, but then like Paris isn't built like New York or whatever, because New York is very firmly on a grid and Paris is just like, wow, look at all the different ways we can make cobblestone interact. It's a nice place to walk around in because a lot of the stores here, which are now, luxury goods and items, they kept the original facade of the original building, so you'll see boulangerie or patisserie and then, $6,000 shoes. And that gets especially interesting when you go down Rue des Rosiers, which, because the Marais was way old school Jewish neighborhood. So Rue des Rosiers is where all of the falafel shops and bookstores are right now. And it's really great because tastes good and the books are nice, and then you also see like old deli stuff, old deli shops, which are now $6,000 shoes, which is interesting. So I finally managed to get back to the apartment, and then we went out to dinner with one of my mom's old friends. We got an aperitif. I had coffee. I ordered a noisette because I didn't know what it was and it tasted really good. And we went and got crepes. I had a delicious artichoke cheese tomato crepe, and then I had a butter and sugar crepe. Everything here tastes really good, even though it's $1 million. Today's fact is that it was raining all throughout today, so my hair is very fluffy and soft, and that I'm also very sleepy and my camera battery is about to run out. This was nice. I very rarely do video logs, vlogs, travel vlogs, whatever. I'm very tired. This is why I only do scripted videos, because I ramble too much. I really enjoyed my first day in Paris. I got books and I ate a lot of really nice things, and I hope to continue doing that. And it turns out that I have to live here now. I was hoping to have a little summer fling, but a French boy looked at me straight in my eyes for 10 seconds and I almost walked into the path of a moving car, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Bonsoir! Paris plage. This is a bit of sand that they apparently set up every year for a beach in Paris. There's no ocean nearby, of course that's the Seine, and it's not recommended that you go swimming in the Seine unless you are very drunk and fall into it, and then you have to swim out. But there's still people there even though it's raining out.